everybody, welcome back to April's on a Budget. I'm April, and today, sorry, I think I'm yelling a little bit there. I'm going to be doing some cash stuffing. So let's count some money, shall we? 20, 40, no, that's not the right money. How about I don't count that money? I will count this money. Week 2. Abby and I had a good day today. We went and did a bit of shopping. I slept. I got home from work at 9 o'clock this morning. I slept until about 1:30. Then I got a little bit of work done here. And then, yeah, when she got home from school, we went on a day on the town, her and I. So we had good fun today. Anyway, 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 10, 25. $225. That's what I have to stuff. So we went to the bank and I swapped out her money, her Disney money. I swapped it into American. So I'll be doing a video later this week. Doing that exchange, but in the meantime, let's cash stuff. All right. So to start with, Christmas. So Christmas is getting $45. So I'm just going to pop in a 50 and take out a 5. Let me move this over where you can see it. Okay, 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, oh God, 100, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70. It's $470. That's coming along nicely, but nowhere near what we need for Christmas. So yeah, fun. These I can probably take out because they're all done. All of them, they're done. I really like this binder, and I highly recommend if you're starting out cash stuffing, this is a great way to do it. So I learned this method from Yorkshire Budgets. Michelle at Yorkshire Budgets. Do go check her out. In her earlier videos, I'm not sure if she still does like an annual snowball, but she used to, and that's where I learned it from, and I love it. It works so well for me, probably more than any other thing that I do for cash stuffing. This works. So I fully funded all of this stuff for the entire year, and didn't have to worry about it. It just, when it came time, except for camping, because we didn't end up going, so we used that elsewhere. But everything else, I highly recommend it. But I think next year I may have to increase my Christmas budget one, because I kind of feel like that one's it's not gonna get there. So we may be scrambling toward the end of November. Post Disney, it'll be like, Christmas is here. Okay, anyway, I'm done. Self-care. Self-care gets $15. So I will give myself a 10 and a 5. And I hate these 10s. I mean, I love them. They're my favorite bill, but I wish they would switch all the bills over to this format because it's annoying. Anyway, 20, 40, 50, 5, $60 in my self-care, which is nails. So that's ready. I can go get my nails done anytime. I don't think we're quite ready yet, though. Probably another week or two. Fur babies, Miss Kitty is actually going crazy right now. She just went all sneaky running up the stairs behind me. So cats are getting $10. So they now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. Why is there a 5? It should be an even amount. Did I just put a 5 in here? Well, if I have a 5 extra at the end, I know why. Yeah, because I don't... Of course, I think I have put 5. So maybe that's why. Anyway, so the reason this is at, I did have someone ask me to explain my binders and explain my envelopes. So I'll try a little bit here and there, but it just is going to take too long. But for my fur babies, what we do is I budget $40 a month for their cat food. They don't actually eat $40 a month. I would guesstimate it to be somewhere closer to about 25, maybe close to 30. But I put 40 in here, and during 5-week months, I put 50 in here in the hopes that the money will gradually build and build and build. And then if something happens with one of the cats, we actually have a little bit of money set aside to help us out with that. So there is no limit on this. Maybe $1,000, maybe $1,500. I'd like to get it up to. Tyson does have a habit of going and buying their food and not taking the money out of here. So it is building a lot quicker than I thought that it would. But sometimes he does remember to take it out, and other times he just doesn't. So anyway, so that's what that is for. Medical, which is just for regular household medicines like Tylenol, Advil. I have really bad allergies, so we often need money for that. So anyway, this is now fully funded. I fully funded at 50. Once it's at 50, I stop stuffing it. So it's at 20, 45, 50. So now it's good to go. If we need anything, we don't need anything right now. We're pretty well topped up, so that's good. Water. So water is empty. Tyson went and got all 6 jugs this week, so he took the full 30, so it's getting $10. So our water, we have well water, which is, I mean, they say it's safe to drink, but I don't drink it. So we buy big jugs. They're like huge. I don't know what they are. 50 gallons. I don't know, 10 gallons. I don't know what they are. But anyway, it's a huge jug of water that sits on a tower and in our kitchen. And that's where we get all of our cooking and drinking water from. So it costs us $5 per jug. So we buy usually 5, sometimes 6 of those every time we need it. So I stuff in here $10 a week, and that pretty much is good. That keeps us topped up on our water. Septic. So again, because we're not hooked up to any kind of a water system, we're also not hooked up to a septic system. So we have something that looks kind of like a giant submarine that's buried in our backyard. And it fills up with all of our septic. And once every few months, the septic truck comes and empties it. So that costs us $120. So that's what this is for. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So we just had it done 4 weeks ago. Wow, it doesn't seem like that long ago, but it's been 4 weeks because there's 4 weeks stuffed in here. So usually I have this fully funded for a week or 2 before it's time to get it emptied. Eggs. So eggs we buy from a farmer down the road. So he sells us $7 or 30 eggs. Oh, not that one. 30 eggs for $7. Well, just whenever we need eggs, and we go through a lot of eggs. Tyson and Andrew eat a ton of eggs, so we go through a lot. Anyway, so I keep this topped up at $14 because he charges us $7 for 30, and so I always like to have an extra in here if needed. Household, so that's self-explanatory. That's just for anything that we need around the house. Now, technically, I should take out of here because I did buy myself a very pretty smelling candle the other day from Bath & Body. So this is $30, but I'm not going to take out of here. Typically, this is for cleaners and stuff, and my home decor is for things like candles, but I may need that for a chair. Did I say what's in there? There is $30 in there. Family fun. Again, self-explanatory. So this is just if we go anywhere, Tyson, myself, and Abby together, we take the money out of here and just to help fund it. And it rarely ever covers whatever it is we're doing, but it definitely helps us fund it. Clothing. This has recently been emptied because we bought a bunch of clothing for Abby for Disney. This wasn't school clothes. This was Disney clothes. I just bought myself a very cute Bambi sweater today, but I took that money out of my own money. But anyway, so $10 in clothing. Home decor. So this is the one I should be taking my candle money out of, but I'm not going to. 20 and 30, I think, for this one. I'm now hell-bent. I need to save up for a desk chair. I don't know if it was this video or the last video that I sat down and my chair fell apart. The crossbar fell off the chair as I sat down. And last week when I was editing my videos, I noticed that my chair was creaking like really loud. And anyway, so I have swapped that out with a different chair in the house, but these are not comfortable chairs. And so I've decided that it's time I get myself a decent desk chair. So that's where this is going to go. And I'm going to put a sticky note in here to remind myself that that's where this money is for, because I'm probably going to need, I don't know how much a desk chair costs, but I think they're pretty expensive. Oh shit is getting $5. Tyson took this out to pay for Abby's school recorder, which I forgot to send the money for, so I had to call him from work this morning and tell him to take it out of here. And then his car payment. So I did not make a new tracker for this because I just don't. So this gets $20. So it now has 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 67, no, 2, oh Jesus, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80. I was reading the tracker as I was counting. That's why I said 270. Okay, so this tracker is finished and I need to print a new one. Because he now has this one done plus $10. And he has enough to do a car payment. So I will get on him this week. I'm going to be on him all week to go down and make this stupid payment. All right, Christmas. Christmas is getting $5. This one is climbing so slowly. We never touch it, but yet it just doesn't seem to go up. 55, 65. See, like it just seems like it's been at almost nothing forever. I know at some point I'm going to have to start putting more in there, but today is not that day. All right. Now, that is that one done. So next, Tyson's done. April, Abigail. So Abigail is getting $10. Now, I'm not sure if you watched my last video where I explained what I was going to be doing with this binder. Okay, so I gave her an increase of $5, so she's now getting $10, but that $10 is not going into her Disney anymore. It's going into this binder. So it'd be her $10 plus her rollover from whatever she didn't spend out of my wallet the previous week. So it'd be somewhere between $10 and $15 each week going into this binder. So I need to count out $10 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll need you to bear with me because I'm only just starting this binder. So, yeah, I'm just starting it. So it's going to take me a while to get it down. How much I'm going to be needing per envelope and all of that. So, so Abby's bank, I just put the $10 in there and cashed it in for 10 ones. And this is the rollover. So this is where I would normally put the money from my wallet, but I've put this in here in the previous video already. But normally there will be a 5 in there when I go to do this each week. So haircut. Abby, for her haircut, she has $3. And oh, you know what? I'm going to keep that 5 out so I don't have to keep digging for them because I feel like I may need them. So I'll put them over there. So I'm going to give her $2. And I'm going to swap that out for a 5. And now she has $5 going into haircut. Hot lunch. Hot lunch. I'm going to put $2 in hot lunch for now, and I may come back to it. This is the one at the moment that I'm the most concerned about filling. This one and this one. So this one, I'm going to give $2. So it now has $5. So I'm just going to put a 5 in here. I don't want to use 5s because I want to make sure that I'm stuffing every envelope each week, no matter what. So that's why I can't just put a 5 in every envelope, because I just can't afford to put that much money in here. Play dates, I'm just going to put $1 in this one because I don't anticipate any play dates right now, just because school just started. Friends, same thing. It's going to be $1 in here. And this is just so if her and her friends are trading gems, cards, jewelry, they do little stuff like that, we can fund it with that. Savings, so this is just anything that Abby wants, that she wants to save up for. So we're going to put $1 in that. And then I'm going to go back to the beginning because she has $1 left. So I'm going to put that in her Scholastic. So now her Scholastic has $6. Scholastic is a book program through her school. So I buy the books from her class. Well, I buy the books from Scholastic, but there's a code that you get for her classroom. And so when I buy the books through this like book club type thing, the school gets a kickoff of that. Or is it a kickoff? Is that not a kickoff? Anyway, they get money. So then her classroom gets money towards books for her class. So I like to support Scholastic. So we buy a lot of books for Abby through there. So now I'm just going to take the rest of this and pop it back in here. Do it this way, it's a little easier. And then these 5s, which are currently waiting to be swapped out, will just go into Abby's bank, which that's what this envelope is, Abby's bank. And that's it. So this is going to be her binder going forward, and it's basically school and friend related. So that is Abby done. And birthdays. So I think I have just one stuffing left for Katie, and then she is done. So 20, 40, 60, 80, yeah. So I'm going to put 20 in for Katie. 20, 40, 60, 81. I'm missing something. Okay, so that's Katie done. So next, actually, I'm going to move her to the back because she is done. And next is going to be Jackson. So I'm going to try to get Jackson up to 100. And then after that, I believe is Tyson. All right. I think I might have just put... Oh, yeah, no. Okay. And then this is mine. This is Disney money. So 20 for me, 20 for Tyson. So 25, 35, 40. It's supposed to all be 5. So I just put 5 somewhere that a 20 was supposed to go. So that's fine. No big deal. So that's it. So that's all I have for my cash stuffing for this week. I hope I explained it. I know I didn't get into a lot of detail with a lot of my binders. I will be doing that more thoroughly January 1st because like most people, January, I do a full refresh of every single binder. And I will have a lot of stuff stay the same in January, a lot of stuff changing in January. So I just don't really want to go through all of the binders beginning to end when they're all going to be changed anyway in a couple of months. So yeah, so anyway, I hope that explained the binders that I am doing. As far as explaining my budget and how we work out my budget, that's really complicated to explain on camera. And the last time that I tried to do that, it caused a lot of controversy because I have a tendency of calling this my budget. And I know it's not. I know it's binders, but I just accidentally say budget all the time. And then people get really angry with me. And they're like, how could you call this your budget? It's not a budget and blah, blah. Anyway, I just don't want that kind of negative stuff. So, and then because Tyson and I both have our regular job plus our side hustle money, it's really hard for us to budget because our side hustle money, of course, is not the same every week. And our page checks are not the same every week because we both, well, not me now mine will be, but before it wasn't. So it was really hard for us to know what we were going to be getting paid each week. So we had a set amount that we knew we were taking out of our paychecks every week, and that's what we budget with. And when I say budget, I mean our bills. So that's our mortgage, car payment, well, all of the bills, hydro, everything. All of the bills come out of that money. So we never have to worry if we have enough money to cover the bills. They're covered no matter what. All of this is everything over that money. So everything that we have left after all of our bills are paid out of our paychecks or out of my paycheck, I put into the binders. And everything that I have from my side hustle money, $60, well, about $100 right now comes out of that. And that's for my savings challenges. So for Wizarding Wednesdays and for my savings games. So that's a total of $100 a week comes out of that for those, usually about 100. It depends on what I make that week. I decide what I'm going to take out. And all the rest of that money that I make off of Etsy goes on debt. Every penny goes on debt. So yeah, so I hope that explains it without me having to get into the detail of working out my budget and everything on here. So I really don't want to do that. This just the last time it just caused so much controversy, and I just, yeah, I don't want to deal with that. So, anyway, so if you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe. Oh, no, you know what? I'm not going to do Disney with my $40 because I have all of this for Disney as well. So that's going to be a whole video all by itself. So yeah, we'll just do that all in one great big video sometime this week. Anyway, bye everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow for another video.